GBAMFS News Roundup, week of March 1st. On February 20th, Kotaku'd, an outlet frequently accused of disseminating false and sensationalized headlines, published an article on its site featuring a quote attributed to James Stephen Donaldson, better known as Mr.Beast. The YouTube star was reported to have said, "Life is easier when you're broke," during an interview as quoted by Kotaku'd. In fact, Donaldson actually related that being able to wake up in one's own bed and not having to travel and also be able to work from home is a far less taxing way to work. This prompted a rebuttal from the star, who clapped back in an X post saying that he woke up to thousands of messages of hate mail in his inbox as a result of the false coverage. Mr. Beast is also known for his many charitable works around the world. The article in question has since been corrected. A revised title and contents are present in the same page now. Kotaku'd blamed the error in the interview script they used for the mistake. The Brotherhood deplores this and other false and sensationalized coverage from this outlet. Russian state media outlet Russia Today weighed in on Gamergate 2 on February the 27th. This came in the form of an opinion article where the Kremlin mouthpiece touted Mark Kern, better known as Grummz on the X platform, as, paraphrased, the putative but flawed noble leader of the movement. Fact-checking this, he is both flawed and not the leader of the Gamergate movement. This is not the first time Russia has intervened in controversies, in spite of largely being afield from the influence of Western journalism and trends in Western game development. In the first Gamergate, RT regularly featured figures and articles from those who were excluded or given unfair and biased coverage by Western media outlets, almost all on the pro-Gamergate side. At that time, their funding, as well as the operations of state media in general, which are including of the likes of Deutsche Welle, BBC, NPR, and others, were less well known or understood by the general public. Editorial note: we made a statement disapproving of this intrusion by Russian state media into what is a principally Western phenomenon. On Wednesday, March 5th, the Supreme Court of the United States ordered the disbursement of $2 billion in funding for the USAID organization. It was placed on hold by the Trump administration for reasons of work verification and review. The court found a lower court's ruling in order and allowed it to proceed without comment. The lower court ruled the funds, which were slated to be paid out for work that had already been performed, must be released. The decision was 5-4 in favor. The minority, led by Justice Alito, dissented with the following statement: does a single district court judge, who likely lacks the jurisdiction, have the unchecked power to compel the government of the United States to pay out, and probably lose forever, $2 billion taxpayer dollars? The answer to that question should be an emphatic no. But the majority of this court apparently thinks otherwise, Justice Alito continued. I am stunned. USAID funds non-government and charitable organizations worldwide, including some within the U.S.'s borders. Many of these programs are geared towards promoting unconventional, exotic, or niche social causes. This includes artistic and media production campaigns. Further details on USAID's activities are expected in coming weeks and months. Thank you for tuning in to our GBAMFS News Roundup. Your likes, comments, and subscriptions will help our efforts to keep you informed on news gamers need to know.